Let's take a moment to delve into a topic that at first glance may seem quite straightforward and uncomplicated. However, if you allow yourself to linger with it for just a little while longer, you might find that it reveals layers of complexity that you hadn't anticipated. It's important to recognize that initial excitement can often mask deeper challenges. To begin, let's consider the concept of vibe coding. On the surface, it doesn't appear to carry much risk. Picture a startup founder, filled to the brim with excitement and optimism, sitting in a vibrant, bustling co-working space. They've just crossed a significant milestone by completing their very first prototype, a visually stunning user interface that responds to every click with a delightful fluidity that feels almost magical. In this moment, everything seems to align perfectly. But that initial excitement can quickly turn into doubt. But as the days stretch into weeks, a subtle shift begins to occur. Doubt, like a shadow, starts to creep in, quietly gnawing at the edges of their enthusiasm. They begin to wonder, is this initial excitement truly sustainable? As the product gains traction in the marketplace, that initial elation of creation begins to morph, transitioning into an undercurrent of concern. Bugs, those pesky, unforeseen glitches, begin to arise unexpectedly, disrupting the once harmonious flow of development. It's crucial to address these issues early on. The team, which was once so cohesive, starts to experience friction as they grapple with these emerging challenges. The founder realizes that what had seemed so promising in theory is now unraveling in practice. Next, let's turn our attention to another crucial aspect: the accumulation of technical debt. This is a moment that often causes people to slow down, or in hindsight, wish they'd taken a moment to pause and reflect. Imagine the team gathered around a table, faces illuminated by the glow of their laptops, reviewing user feedback in the wake of their product launch. Initially, there is a palpable enthusiasm in the air, a shared sense of accomplishment. User feedback can be a double-edged sword. However, as they sift through the feedback, the mood begins to shift, the air thickening with a sense of gravity. They can feel the weight of unresolved issues pressing down on them. In this moment of realization, they hesitate, exchanging glances filled with unspoken fears and concerns. What once felt like a smooth ride through startup life now resembles a daunting navigation through a foggy maze. It's essential to confront these fears head-on. The specter of technical debt looms large, casting a long shadow over their ambitions and dreams. Allowing that uncertainty to breathe, they begin to reflect deeply on their past choices. Now, let's explore the essential role of engineers in maintaining and evolving a product beyond the prototype stage. In the moment, this aspect often remains obscured, not immediately obvious. Picture the startup at a pivotal point in its journey. User demand is surging, but their system struggles to keep pace, like a car sputtering on the highway. This is where a strong engineering team becomes vital. It's in this critical moment that the founder experiences a profound realization. They cannot shoulder this burden alone. There's a flash of clarity when they understand that they need skilled engineers, not merely as an afterthought, but as an integral part of their team's fabric. They begin the recruitment process, recognizing that the complexity of their product demands a robust and reliable technical foundation. The consequences of neglecting this vital aspect begin to settle in. Neglecting engineering can lead to serious setbacks. They must confront the reality that without a dedicated team of engineers, their startup risks faltering at the most crucial juncture. And now we arrive at one final element that weaves everything together. The delicate balance between creative freedom and structured development holds immense significance in the life cycle of a startup. As the founder reflects on this balance, a sense of calm confidence washes over them. Finding that balance is key to sustainable growth. They start to understand that while vibe coding can ignite creativity and spark innovation, it must be anchored in solid programming principles to ensure longevity and stability. The journey from a mere prototype to a reliable, market-ready product demands not only a brilliant idea, but also thoughtful execution. So, if you take a moment to truly contemplate this idea, you'll realize that this isn't just a rule to follow, it's an awareness to cultivate. Embracing the technical side of development while simultaneously nurturing creativity can lay down a strong and enduring foundation for success. There's no need to rush through this understanding. Take your time with it. Grasping this concept already places you ahead of the curve,